Imagine our planet cloaked in darkness, a world where the sun barely penetrates the thick, overcast skies, casting a perpetual shadow over the land. The land is barren, a silent expanse stretching endlessly, devoid of life and color. The ground is cracked and dry, a testament to the harsh conditions that prevail. The oceans are calm, almost lifeless. Beneath the surface, the waters are eerily still with only the faintest signs of movement. It's a tranquil scene, yet it feels empty, as if waiting for something to happen. This was Earth before the Cambrian explosion, a world on the brink of transformation. Then, something extraordinary occurred. A spark ignited in the depths of the oceans, setting off a chain reaction that would change the course of life forever. Life, in a burst of creativity, erupted onto the scene. From the simplest of organisms, a dazzling array of new forms began to emerge, each more complex and diverse than the last. This was no ordinary awakening, this was a revolution. The oceans became a hotbed of activity, teeming with new life forms that competed for survival in an ever-changing environment. The Cambrian explosion was a period of rapid evolution, unlike anything seen before or since. In a relatively short span of geological time, life on Earth underwent a dramatic transformation. Over millions of years, the simple life forms that had dominated for eons gave way to an astonishing diversity of complex creatures. These new organisms developed intricate body structures, specialized functions, and new ways of interacting with their environment. This was the dawn of animals as we know them, a period that set the stage for the vast and intricate web of life that exists today. The foundations of modern ecosystems were laid during this time, with the emergence of predators, prey, and complex food webs. From the eerie depths of the Cambrian oceans to the shallow seas teeming with new life, a grand story unfolded. It was a time of experimentation and innovation, where the rules of life were being rewritten with each passing moment. It is a story of innovation, competition, and survival, etched in the ancient rocks that hold the secrets of our planet's past. These rocks, with their fossilized remains, provide a window into a world long gone, yet still very much a part of our own. The Cambrian explosion was a pivotal chapter in the history of life on Earth. It marked the beginning of a new era, one that would see the rise of complex life forms and the establishment of the diverse ecosystems we see today. It is a story that continues to captivate and inspire us today. The legacy of the Cambrian explosion lives on in the incredible diversity of life that surrounds us, reminding us of the power of evolution and the endless possibilities it holds. Before the Cambrian, life was a modest affair. Microscopic organisms and simple, soft-bodied creatures drifted through the oceans. Then something changed. The trigger, we still don't know for sure. Perhaps it was a change in the environment, a surge in oxygen levels, or a genetic breakthrough. Whatever the cause, the result was explosive. Evolution shifted into overdrive. New body plans emerged, each more intricate and specialized than the last. Skeletons developed, providing support and protection. Senses sharpened, allowing creatures to navigate their surroundings and hunt for prey. The Cambrian seas became a riot of life, a kaleidoscope of colors and forms. This burst of evolution wasn't just about creating new species. It was about establishing the fundamental blueprints for animal life that persist to this day. The Cambrian explosion laid the groundwork for the incredible diversity of creatures that would follow. Picture a world teeming with bizarre and wonderful creatures, unlike anything alive today. The Cambrian period, over 500 million years ago, was a time of incredible evolutionary experimentation. The seas were filled with an astonishing array of life forms, each more peculiar than the last. This was a time when nature was trying out new designs, some of which would become the ancestors of modern animals, while others would vanish into the annals of history. Evolutionary, with its spiky back and delicate legs, crawled along the seabed. This tiny creature, no more than a few centimeters long, looked like something out of a dream or a nightmare. Its body was covered in spines, which may have served as a defense against predators. And it moved on slender, stilt-like legs. Despite its bizarre appearance, Evolutionary was a successful inhabitant of the Cambrian seas. Opabinia, with its 5 eyes and a long claw-tipped proboscis, searched for food. This creature's unique anatomy allowed it to spot prey from multiple angles and snatch it up with its flexible proboscis. Opabinia's unusual features make it one of the most iconic and enigmatic creatures of the Cambrian period, showcasing the diversity of life forms that existed during this time. These were just a few of the stars of the Cambrian seas, each stranger and more marvelous than the last. The Cambrian explosion was a period of rapid diversification, where life experimented with countless forms and functions. From the tiniest microorganisms to the larger, more complex animals, the Cambrian seas were a hotbed of evolutionary activity. Among the most iconic of these creatures were the Trilobites. These ancient arthropods roamed the ocean floors in vast numbers, their hard exoskeletons providing protection and support. Trilobites came in a variety of shapes and sizes, some with elaborate spines and others with smooth, streamlined bodies. These armored arthropods, with their segmented bodies and compound eyes, were some of the most successful animals of their time. Their compound eyes, among the earliest in the animal kingdom, gave them a significant advantage in detecting predators and prey. Trilobites thrived for millions of years, leaving behind a rich fossil record that provides invaluable insights into the Cambrian world. They scuttled across the ocean floor, scavenged for food, and left behind a rich fossil record that provides a window into this ancient world. Trilobites were not just passive inhabitants, they played a crucial role in the Cambrian ecosystem, contributing to the nutrient cycles and serving as prey for larger predators. Another formidable predator was Anomalocaris, the abnormal shrimp. This creature was one of the largest and most fearsome predators of the Cambrian seas, with a body designed for hunting and capturing prey. This fearsome creature, reaching up to 3 feet long, had grasping appendages lined with spines and large, stalked eyes. Its powerful mouthparts could crush the hard shells of trilobites and other prey, making it a top predator in its environment. Anomalocaris' unique adaptations highlight the intense predatory pressures that shaped the evolution of Cambrian life. It was a top predator of its time, striking fear into the hearts of its prey. The presence of such formidable hunters drove the evolution of defensive adaptations in other Cambrian creatures, leading to an arms race that spurred further diversification. The Cambrian seas were a dazzling display of evolutionary experimentation. This period saw the emergence of many major animal groups that still exist today, as well as countless other forms that have long since vanished. The variety of life forms and ecological interactions during the Cambrian explosion set the stage for the future evolution of life on Earth. Some creatures were successful, their lineages surviving for millions of years. These survivors adapted to changing conditions and gave rise to new forms, contributing to the ongoing story of life on our planet. Others were evolutionary dead ends, their bizarre forms disappearing as quickly as they had arisen. These short-lived experiments in life's history remind us of the unpredictable nature of evolution and the many paths that life can take, but each in its own way contributed to the grand tapestry of life. The Cambrian period was a time of unparalleled creativity in the history of life on Earth, and its legacy continues to shape the diversity of life we see today. The fossils from this era provide a glimpse into a world that was both alien and foundational to the life forms that would follow. Section 4. The struggle for survival. The Cambrian explosion wasn't just a time of wonder, it was also a time of intense competition. As new species evolved, they competed for resources, space, and survival. This fierce struggle drove the development of new adaptations, shaping the course of evolution. Predators became faster and more agile, developing powerful jaws and sharp claws to catch their prey. Prey in turn evolved defenses, from hard shells and spines to camouflage and burrowing behavior. This constant back and forth, this evolutionary arms race, fueled the explosion of diversity. This dance between predator and prey had a profound impact on the evolution of life. It drove the development of sophisticated sensory organs like eyes, which allowed creatures to perceive their surroundings with greater clarity and respond to threats more effectively. Section 5. Eyes on the prize. One of the most significant developments of the Cambrian explosion was the evolution of the eye. This remarkable organ, capable of capturing light and translating it into images, revolutionized the way animals interacted with their world. Before the Cambrian, most creatures relied on simple light-sensing organs or chemical cues to navigate their surroundings. But the evolution of the eye provided a distinct advantage, allowing predators to track prey more effectively and prey to spot danger from afar. The diversity of eye designs that emerged during the Cambrian is astonishing. Some creatures had simple, pit-like eyes, while others developed complex compound eyes with hundreds or even thousands of lenses. This burst of innovation highlights the power of natural selection to drive rapid evolutionary change. Section 6. Echoes of the explosion. The Cambrian explosion may have occurred over 500 million years ago, but its legacy is still felt today. This period, often referred to as the Big Bang of life, saw an unprecedented burst of evolutionary activity. It was a time when the blueprints for most of the major animal groups we see today were established. The basic body plans that emerged during this time continue to define the animal kingdom, providing the structural foundation for countless species. These body plans include the segmented bodies of arthropods, the radial symmetry of echinoderms, and the bilateral symmetry that characterizes most animals, including humans. From the insects that buzz around us, showcasing the intricate designs of their exoskeletons and compound eyes, to the fish that swim in our oceans, displaying the streamlined bodies and gills that allow them to thrive underwater. The evolutionary innovations of the Cambrian, such as the development of hard shells and exoskeletons, provided protection and support, enabling these early creatures to explore new environments and niches. Innovations like the development of skeletons, eyes, and complex nervous systems allowed for greater mobility, sensory perception, and coordination, setting the stage for more complex behaviors and interactions. These advancements laid the foundation for the incredible diversity of life that followed, leading to the vast array of species that inhabit our planet today. It was during this period that the stage was set for the evolution of vertebrates, a group that would come to dominate many ecosystems. This group includes fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, each with their own unique adaptations that have allowed them to conquer diverse habitats, and mammals, including us. Mammals have developed complex brains, social structures, and a wide range of physical adaptations that have enabled them to thrive in nearly every environment on Earth. The Cambrian explosion reminds us that evolution is not a linear progression, but a branching tree with many paths and dead ends. It is a process of experimentation and adaptation where only the most successful traits are passed on to future generations. It is a testament to the power of life to innovate and diversify, creating a tapestry of forms and functions that continue to evolve and adapt. Even in the face of challenges, life finds a way to persist, adapt, and thrive, showcasing the resilience and ingenuity of the natural world.